Om Shanti. Greetings of love, greetings of peace on this beautiful, rainy Tuesday morning. How is everyone doing today? Are you happy? Are you content? Are you peaceful? Are you troubled? What is your state of mind at this very moment? Feel it. Write it down. How are you feeling now? You know, sometimes when you're posting something on Facebook, those of you who probably use Facebook, then it would say, you can add how you're feeling. You're feeling excited, you're feeling sad, you're feeling happy, you feel like celebrating, you know, so it's good to note, how am I feeling at this moment? And the next thing I want to ask you is, how often do you enjoy being in the experience of happiness? A happiness that is within you, coming from deep inside of you. How often do you feel that kind of happiness? And thirdly, is your happiness, when you say you're feeling happy, I'm feeling happy today, where is that happiness coming from? What's the source of it? Is it because something beautiful is happening? Is it because it's your birthday? Is it because you're going to travel? Is it because you just graduated? Is it because you got a promotion? Is it because your friend is visiting you? Is it because your spouse gave you a beautiful bouquet or something like that? Is it because the weather is great? Is it because you're just so content with yourself that you're just happy? Where is that source of happiness coming from? Let's take a moment. Think about it. Make a few notes. What is the source of your happiness? Be honest and write it. You get a new dress, or a new tie, or new shoes, whatever it might be, a new watch, a new iPad. What is the source of your happiness? Your boss gave you a promotion. Jot it down, or at least reflect on it. You got your favorite dessert today. Somebody told you you're looking beautiful today, you're looking smart, or something like that. Now, I'm sure you know where this is going, right? You probably are aware that if we allow our happiness to depend on any one of those sources, our happiness level will always be fluctuating, right? One moment it's up, next moment it's down. Other moment is halfway, other moment it goes up and then down. And so it's always fluctuating, because those things, as we know, are temporary, you know, they're not long lasting. And if I allow myself to allow my happiness to dwell on any one of those sources or anything similar, it means this quality or this experience of happiness will be fluctuating, you know. And when you are moving up and down, what happens? You can feel dizzy. You can even fall if you're feeling dizzy on a physical level. On an inner level, if I allow my happiness energy to go up and down like that, then what begins to happen internally, I begin to feel unsure of myself. I begin to feel uncertain of my value, my worth. I even begin to question, is it possible to be happy ever in this world? Because our world is very good at creating situations to drain our happiness away. Wouldn't you agree? It's very good. But if I remember that all these methods that the world throws at me to drain my happiness are things that are coming to me from the outside. And happiness is something that is actually inside of me. So when I say I am feeling happy, where's the feeling coming from? It's not coming from outside. It's actually coming from inside. So the situation to create happiness or unhappiness may be coming from the outside, but the feeling of happiness or unhappiness is always coming from the inside, always. And that's why today I want to remind you, and remind myself too, that happiness is my own prized possession. It's mine. Because I'm also within, and happiness originates from within. So happiness is something that belongs to me. Happiness is not dependent on anything that's coming from the outside. Nothing, it does not depend ever on anything that comes from the outside. Now, it doesn't mean if somebody tells me a kind word, I don't appreciate it. Right? Or somebody wishes me happy birthday, I'm not grateful. Or if I'm being offered a promotion, I don't accept it. It doesn't mean that we're not appreciative or grateful, or we express, right, our thanks, of course. But I have to be very careful that I'm not allowing my happiness to depend on the achievement or acquirement of those external things. And we do that ever so often. And then we are, oh, I'm feeling down today. Okay, something not pleasant is happening in my life. Of course, it calls for not feeling that joy, or I wouldn't go around making jokes and all of those things, because this is something very solemn that is taking place. Agreed. But internally, I shouldn't allow myself to slip into sorrow, pain, even if the situation is painful. What I need to do is remind myself that this too shall pass. It's temporary. Just like the dark clouds will pass. The day is going to rain all day until tomorrow. But tomorrow is going to be sunny again. It's not going to stay cloudy. So whatever is the situation, that too will pass. Remind yourself. And during the process of it passing, what am I doing? Where is my awareness connected? My awareness is connected to the understanding that this too shall pass, with the understanding that I am responsible for how I'm feeling, and how I'm feeling will then will have an impact upon whatever it is that's happening outside of me. So let me hold my inner peace, my inner joy, by reminding myself of my own beauty, by reminding myself that I am also the child of the remover of sorrow, the bestower of happiness, the Almighty One. Hold myself in that awareness and allow that energy to flow out, and let it impact whatever it is that is creating unease in my life at the moment. So for the next few minutes, let us keep this kind of an awareness, because sometimes things are not that easy, right? And we know so, when COVID-19 hit, it wasn't, and it still isn't easy. The world is still going through so much as a result of March 2020. Soon it's going to be 2 years. So there's still so many things that are happening that can generate unease, uncertainty, and take our happiness away. But I have to be equally strong and determined not to allow that happiness to slip and to preserve it. Because you know what? Once I lose a prized possession, it's not easy to claim it again. And only I know how valuable my own possession is. So let me at least honor what is my prized possession, because no human being can honor anyone else's prized possession as much as I can do it. Only I can honor my prized possession as much as it is deserved to be honored. I can't expect anybody else to do that for me. And so let us take these few minutes just to reflect on my happiness as my prized possession, and to preserve that, to honor that, and not allow anything or anyone to take that away. So let's take a deep breath in and release. Watch your breath in and out as you allow your body to relax. And take these few moments to focus on my energy, on that spiritual energy that lies within, behind the eyes. This light energy is a reservoir of peace, of love, of happiness. Happiness is my innate nature, is my prized possession. It is up to me to preserve it, to protect it, to nurture it. For when I am happy, I'm in a better position to face challenges, to deal with uncertainties, to even deal with negativity. But the moment I allow that negative influence, that negative energy to step within me, it just eats my happiness away. So today, I make this commitment and determined thought that I will protect and preserve my own happiness, for no one else can do it for me. When I am set on that stable seat with confidence and with surety, I can look into the face of challenge or uncertainty or fear and deal with it. Now take a moment in silence and allow yourself to feel your own inner joy. The joy of knowing how beautiful you are, how strong you are, now take a deep breath in and release. And hold that energy deep inside. Om Shanti. Thank you very much, and may you remain happy.